on this, like real rap. Like the community need to really stand with us, and if don't nobody do it, I'm gonna do it, because I don't need nobody's support. I just need y'all support, the people at the bottom. When y'all buy these t-shirts, y'all support another kid. That kid who comes from a broken home and is riding bikes, don't never think he gonna get nowhere in life till Hoodbridge come give him a t-shirt and change his whole outlook on life. Cause I told him, damn, I see something special in you, young boy, you can make it. I know he come, I know he home by himself while his mom at work, and he gotta watch himself when he 11 years old. But I'm telling him, man, you special out here. You could do something different by giving this kid a t-shirt. All because 2 people supported and bought a t-shirt. So the profit I can take from that, I can give that kid a shirt and not gotta worry about it. What's going on, everybody? I wanna let y'all know that this podcast is sponsored by HoodbridgeBikeLife.com. Make sure to tap in, go cop some merch, show support. This is how we making these videos, getting everything done. Also, hit that subscribe button, like this video and comment, and let us know what y'all think, what y'all like and didn't like about the video. Facts of life. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike Plasher, aka Hoodbridge Bike Life. I'm 33 years old, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What I do is I ride bikes. I'm a professional bike rider, bike life rider for SE Bikes. I work with many other big brands. I have my own brand, Hoodbridge Bike Life. I'm sure a lot of y'all watching this, y'all already know about it. It's a clothing brand I started about 3 years ago to help get kids on bikes, keep them out of trouble off the street. Came home, seen the kids riding bike, decided to start my own clothing brand, help give back to them, you know, be able to guide them and show them that there's different ways to life, and you know, you can do stuff positive and become successful no matter how late in life you think you started. It's never too late. This podcast, well, first of all, this podcast, FACTZ of Life Podcast, we bringing it back. I started off doing these by myself because I've been trying to bring y'all a podcast, bring y'all some of my content, give y'all a look into my life. And I started doing it strictly by myself, and I started feeling like it was going to get too much, trying to just do everything myself, ask myself the questions, bring myself the topics. So now I got my camera guy, Malcolm, Mr. Lee outside, shout out to him behind the cameras. And we're gonna start bringing y'all interviews with, you know, the local bike life kids, not the biggest names, but just showing y'all, you know, bike life from different people's perspective. It might be a 15-year-old from the hood in school, or it might be a team, you know, sponsored professional rider. So we got a lot coming with y'all with this. And yeah, I'm just glad to get, you know, the podcast rolling again, and hopefully we can bring y'all some, you know, real life content and some real value out of it. So, bike life, what it is to the outside is, you know, we all ride these bikes. Show them the bike real quick. This the prototype SE Bikes Big Ripper. These the bikes we ride. We ride the 29-inch BMX bikes basically. And what Bike Life did, we took these bikes, we took them to the streets of Philly, and you know, we just ride, get a bunch of people together, all ride, do wheelies through the street, compete with each other, have fun. You know, it's not really competing against each other, just, you know, hype each other up, just all ride, have a good time, get together, ride as one with a bunch of people. And then what it becomes a family. You got all these people come together, different races, genders, age, none of that matters when it comes. If you got a bike, you come out and want to ride with us and come out there and just have a good time and bring nothing but positivity, you're welcome to come with us. Like, we got a lot of groups out here. One Way, I'm a part of that. It's like the biggest group in the, you know, especially in Philly, but it's definitely one of the biggest bike life groups. We got, you know, all the best riders. You got really, you know, be on your game to get in One Way, and there's a lot of other, you know, smaller groups around, but we all, you know, we're all like individual little family groups, but we all come together to ride out. It don't matter what group you're in, none of that. When we all get out there, it's all have fun. Of course, there's gonna be little competitions between the groups, but it's all love at the end of the day. We just all here to get out and, you know, get away from some of the problems at home and come out here and connect with new people. And like I said, through Bike Life, with me, I met people doing all different things. I have, you know, friends that is marketing, friends that are plumbers. You know, you think of it, you can name it. They all, you know, we just all have the common We just ride bikes. That's what we all have in common, and that's what brings us together. Nothing else matters what you got going on at home, nothing like that. Bike life is my whole life, but it literally took me from, you know, being in the streets, running around, committing crimes, selling drugs, you know, doing drugs, like just doing everything negative. And bike life for me is just open up that opportunity to do something positive and show the kids a better way. Like when I was in the streets doing bad things, people still look up to me. I always had that, you know, leadership qualities. People, you know, looked up to me. So now I could just show them through bikes. And man, to me, it's the world. It's just everything is me being able to give back to my community, to right a lot of the wrongs I did, to work with these kids and maybe stop them from being in these juvenile facilities, and showing them that you got a lot of talent, that you don't need to waste it out here doing the things I did as a teen and messing your life up. So for me, bike life is everything. It's giving me really like real life second chance at life, because like a lot of my friends, you know what I mean, I got friends doing 20 to 40 years. I got other friends in the feds never coming home, you know what I mean, for just getting mixed in with the wrong crowd and end up doing things that I don't believe that was really them as a person. I have friends that's down for murder, and to me, they not bad people, but they did something that, you know, obviously they, you know, might need to pay for it, however way God sees fit. But to me, it took me away from all that and put me around people and got to show them that you could start with nothing. And, you know, I started with nothing. I got like 12, when we gonna get into my brand in a minute, but I started with like 12 t-shirts. Got them pressed from one of my boys who did it, and, you know, started build a whole brand out of it from nothing, and got sponsored by the biggest bike company in the whole United States. You know what I mean? Like my rank is just grew so much because of the people who have my back. I have real business people that really support what I'm doing, so it lets me know I'm doing the right thing. I have kids that hit me up and just tell me how much, you know, they look up to me, and not that drug dealer on their block that might got that nice car and all the money and always got the girls around them, but instead they looking up to me, a guy who really has nothing and is just grinding from the bottom to make it. And to me, like, the youth is the next generation. That's what my kids gonna grow up around, and that's what's gonna change the world. So for me, it's just more of the impact I can make. And, you know, bike life is giving me the chance to just show kids a better way. I'm not trying to show every kid in the world to ride your bike and you'll be successful. I'm just trying to show them to figure out what you're good at and just pushing, just keep grinding and figure out a way to use social media. Mainly, y'all on these phones all day. You on some type of social media watching this right now, to take that same platform and show the world what you're doing, and other people gonna connect with that. Social media to connect with the people that's doing the same things as you do, and figure out a way, you know, for y'all to make some money together and make a living doing what you love. So that's what, you know, bike life just showed me, a new way of life, a way to turn my hobbies into a business, that, you know, go after my dreams, my passion. It shows me discipline. It gives me freedom. When I get on my bike, I don't think of everything going on. I just put all my focus into, I just let my mind go through it and let the bike take over and go where it takes me. I don't never know exactly where I'm riding. I don't know what street I'm turning till I get there. So like riding a bike is just like same thing with my life. It's just like a journey I go on. I go where it takes me, and I just roll with whatever happens and just make the best of it. I think like the staples of bike life is definitely like RRD Blocks. You know, big shout out to him. He you know, I wasn't cool with him until after I got sponsored, but after I got on the SE crew, you know, might have took like 6 months, and we grew a crazy bond. He, you know, helps me with a lot of stuff. He's a great, we've got people out Philly like One Way Corey, you can never outlook, who really, you know, been at this since the beginning. There's a lot of people. You got people like Rosati, One Way Rosati, you know, started with the editing stuff, showed people that you could come out here with a video camera. Bloomfield Productions, you can come out here with a video camera and just come get in the mix and really, you know what I mean, do something and show the world and express what we do to the world. There's a lot of, bro, there's so many, like, to me, everybody's a a major part to me. Like all the people who look up to me, all the people y'all will probably never know their names that do, you know, put in great work. Like One Way Martin, you know, I got him on the team. He's so underrated, but it's like he'll never, I mean, he'll probably will get the shine he was, because I'm gonna blow, you know what I mean? We gonna get him there, but it's like, it's so many people that make the, like, it's not about who is the big staple and who are the main people, because y'all, the people watching this, the people who watch the videos and support us, y'all are the people, we're just the chosen ones. You know what I mean? We're not the same, we just the chosen ones who y'all are choosing to represent y'all. You know what I mean? I'm glad y'all choose me to be able to speak up for y'all and show, you know what I mean, the police and the real people in the community what we about. So for me, there's a lot of, you know, people who definitely made these moves and got certain companies to work with us, you know, and I don't even want to start naming because I don't want to leave people out, because there's so many people out here really making a big difference. But for me on the East Coast, like the two main people for me have been D-Blocks, watching his videos, and One Way Corey, because, you know, I came from Philly, he was the local legend, and, you know, he's still out here, both of them are still out here making their contribution. So to me, you know, a lot of people look at me like I'm up there, but to me, I know I'm nothing without the followers. So I just look at it, we the chosen ones, and we gonna put on for y'all. And, you know, because at any moment, when the bottom say we not it no more, you're done. It don't matter what you put in to get there or nothing. Once the bottom say you not it no more, you not it. So that's what it comes to with me. Hoodbridge Bike Life is a clothing brand I started. I got into the bike life. I knew I wanted to become a part of it. I just needed to really figure out where I fit in. I always wanted to, you know, I was into clothing. I wanted to start a clothing brand, like, you know, 15 years now. When I was a kid, I used to get the paint and, you know, do all the shirts, splatter the paint, you know, write our stuff on there. So like, I don't know, I decided I wanted to do the clothing brand, and it took me a while to come up with the name. And I was just trying to, you know, find something that really fit with what I was trying to do. And just out of nowhere, Hoodbridge popped into my head, and I was like, I gotta put bike life, like I gotta really let people know where we come from, where it starts. Like it could grow big to the point where I want everybody wearing it, even though it says bike life. But I want y'all to know where the roots started from, where we came from the bottom and just took a bunch of people riding bikes, doing something nobody ever made money for. Nobody really made money from riding bikes except these brands. So I'm the one who was trying. I felt like I could maybe change that with my brand, growing big to the point where I could bring all these riders up with me and be my promotion team, stuff like that. And yeah, like we just, you know, I got the sponsorship and we grew it to where y'all seeing it now. And from here, I just see it, you know, going to the top. But it's just a rider-owned brand that we trying to bring value to the community. It's not only for the riders. I want to be able to, you know, sell enough shirts that I could give this kid a job. And then once we got him a job, then we can open a little factory making everybody else stuff. And then we can help his mom. Maybe this kid's mom dream was always to open a corner store, so we opened a corner store for there because they support us. And then just basically keep opening businesses and dealing with all different people in the community, from landscapers, don't matter what you do, just deal with everybody in the community and just make the whole hood rich, you know. Like the whole idea of the brand isn't to make a bunch of money, it's to create opportunity for everybody around us, for all of us to build ourselves so big that we can all, each individually, do what it is we want to do. Everybody can't be a professional bike rider and start their own clothing brand and we all gonna flourish. So it's more, let's build this up to get the resources to have everybody else do what they want. Hold on, let me see this though. Show y'all like Philly bike life, like this what we out here. Like we outside, they behind the building, but like we really outside. Bike life out here. Like, let them go by and get they shine real quick, but we gonna keep this in here. Look, City Hall, Philly, Center City. But y'all, here, take that. What I want y'all to realize is them people down there, they the same people that could be on the corner running around with guns, shooting people, selling drugs, could maybe take one of your family members, do something. But instead they out here riding bikes. Some of y'all might look at it as something bad, but at the end of the day, they expressing themselves the way they know how in an environment that don't give us resources. When you come from Philly and places like this, like I literally got the chills right now, we not offered nothing. We got a couple basketball courts. You go there, you likely there's gonna be a shooting there over the summer. You know what I mean? So it's not many places for us to go to be safe. You got the skate parks, they not built for the people like us on the bikes. We don't got no places for the dirt bikes to ride. So with my brand, I'm trying to be able to change that. I'm trying to be able to help have the city give us these resources, to give us the parks we need to understand that the reason we do the things we do isn't because we want to be outlaws. It's because we really are outlaws and we trying to do something positive. We not trying to do this stuff to rebel. We not riding these bikes to rebel. We doing this because that's all we know is rebel, and this is the best way we know how to release our anger and express our talents and get creative. Riding bikes taught me how to edit videos, how to use computers. I never had a need to use computers, so I started. It taught me how to be a businessman by running my business. It taught me how to give back to the community, to take care of the same people that is out here with me that don't have it. I make sure I give back to them. And a lot of people look at me and say, oh, maybe that's not why I'm way up here, because I keep giving so much stuff away. But without giving stuff away and that support from the bottom, none of this means nothing. And we really out here trying to make change. That's what Hoodbridge Bike Life about. It's about getting these people that we don't have no resources, some type of outlet, to get the district attorney to realize that all these gun crimes going on, if you can get these kids, y'all want to chase us on bikes, stuff like that, instead if you work with us, you can have the police talk with us and help us understand the reasons y'all act the way they act, and you know, we can all come to a big understanding and make this stuff better, because nothing we doing is having the community, the politicians, all that, work with the real community. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm out here, I'm in the mix. I got friends that, you know, is on their way back to jail. Got friends that's coming home from jail. And all my friends doing this bike stuff, when I say friends, they all doing positive stuff. You might have a couple people on bikes still doing bad stuff, but we don't deal with them and they not even accepted by the circle. So we just begging y'all, man, everybody out there that can help bring some sort of change to this, man. Bring resources to the people that's out here doing this. If you see us on these bikes, know we out here trying to do something better. We trying to make it in the best way we know how. And that's what Hoodbridge Bike Life really about. My name is Mike Flasher, aka Hoodbridge Bike Life. I'm 33 years old. What I do is I ride bikes. I'm a professional bike rider, bike life rider for SE Bikes. I work with many other big brands. I have my own brand, Hoodbridge Bike Life. For me, is just open up that opportunity to do something positive and show the kids a better way. Showing them that you got a lot of talent and you don't need to waste it out here doing the things I did as a teen and messing your life. You know, Bike Life is giving me the chance to just show kids. If I get on my bike, I don't think of everything going on. Just put all my focus in just let my mind go through it and let the bike take it. Look at it as something bad, but at the end of the day, they expressing themselves the way they know how in an environment that don't give us resources. We really out here trying to make change. That's what Hoodbridge Bike Life about.